So today we're going to work on helping these two horses develop a soft feel, which means to give to the bit without a lot of hard pressure. And this is Dana, and these are her two horses, Todd and Cooper. And these horses are both about 7 years old, and both of them are a little bit stiff. The thing about these two horses that's a little unusual for me personally is that I started both of these horses about 4 years ago, so I know that at one time they were both reasonably soft, but the last few years they just haven't had a lot of practice with this.
And then I ruined it.
So we're going to kind of remind them of something that they used to know. So here's how we're going to start with this, Dan. I want you to take your reins and just run them down the sides of your, right there, and then get a pretty good grip on your reins. And then I want you to pull back with about 2 pounds of pressure. And if he backs up, just act like you don't notice that. Reach your reins a little bit lower, if you would, a little lower. Kind of out here by your knees. Yeah, now, right there, drop it. Okay, that was excellent. That was excellent. And full disclosure, we actually did work on this a little bit yesterday. We tried to make this video yesterday and the camera wasn't working. So he got a little bit of practice. Okay, do it again. So you're going to do the exact same thing and put pressure on his mouth and hold it. And we want him to tip his nose toward his chest. Hold on to it, hold on to it. Okay, yeah, he did. He did. At first his head came down, but then once he got down, all we're looking for, and let's see what Cooper here will do, all we're looking for is for that nose to come toward his chest. And I'm not pulling very hard. There we go. And as soon as I get it, I'm going to release. And sometimes we call this hot potato give. Drop it like a hot potato. Okay. And as the horse progresses, you're going to hold it longer. But in the beginning, all we want to do is just hold it. So go ahead and do it again. Hold it, watch for the give. Hold it. Okay, watch for the give. And there, drop it. Good, good. So just go ahead and give him a big release. All right, do it again. Just let's do it 3 or 4 times and give him a big release every time. Okay. And right there, there's a horse whinnying in the background. Okay, good, drop it. So it caught his attention momentarily. He was looking at something else. Do it again. All right, let's just keep doing it. Let's get a little repetition here. Keep doing it. Hold it. And drop it right there. Good. Do it again. Do it again. Let's get some repetition. Okay, if he doesn't move it, you can rock the bit just a little bit on his tongue. There you go. Okay. By rocking the bit, what I mean is you're going to move your hands side to side. And you don't want to do that violently or anything, but if he's not given to it, I would just very gently rock it like that. See? And then I got a response. Okay. Okay. He's still being a little resistant. All right, drop it. Yeah. Cooper here's doing a little better. He's responding a little bit better, which, knowing these two horses, that's what I would expect. This one tends to be a little bit more compliant than that one. There. Good, good. Okay. Now what I want you to do, Dan, is I want you to just walk him around here in a fairly small circle, about a 4 or 5 meter circle there. I'm going to get out of the way. Just get him walking in that circle. Okay. Now what we want to do is the exact same thing you were doing, except at a walk. So reach down with both hands, pick up on him, and be sure and squeeze with your legs so that he doesn't think you want him to stop. So hold it until he gives to it. Hold it. Hold it. Just hold it just like you were before. Don't change anything except the horse is moving. Everything you do is the same. Okay, hold it and get ready and get ready. Get ready. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold. Keep going. Keep him moving. Keep him moving. See, he's struggling with it a little bit because once, especially a thoroughbred, which he is, once they start moving, their adrenaline comes up a bit and they get just a little bit excited. So he's got to work through that. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Wait for him. Okay. And I can't feel what you're feeling. It looked like you had a little bit of a give there a moment ago. Okay. So I can't really feel what you're feeling with the reins. But if you feel any pressure at all come off of those reins, just drop them.
Oh, okay.
So when he gives to it, you need to give him a complete release. Okay? or at least push them forward. You don't have to drop them to the neck, but at least push them forward. Okay. All right, I saw it there.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it. And maybe you didn't feel it. Did it still feel? He's not going to completely take the pressure off the reins, but you will feel the pressure get less. Okay. See, that's. Yeah, he did drop his nose down. It's not as good as I'd like it to be, so just keep doing it. Give him a release. If you get just a little bit, we want to reward the smallest change and the slightest try. Okay, if he tries even a little bit, then give it back to him. Okay, so what you're doing, keep working. I'm going to just talk while you're working on it. We're offering this horse a deal. Okay, now there he just thought you wanted him to stop, so that was just a mistake on his part. That's fine. So as long as you keep squeezing him, he should keep moving. We're offering him a deal. We're saying if you'll give your face, which is a little bit of work, but if you'll do it, then we'll take the pressure off. That's the deal. And so he needs to figure out what the deal is that we're offering him, and he'll take it once he figures it out. Okay. Are you getting any release at all?
I think he's,
Okay, because I just saw slack in your left rein. When you came right there, I looked and your left rein was slack.
Okay.
So that tells me he's releasing. Okay, I'm just trying to watch. It's kind of hard for me to tell sometimes what I'm seeing. Right there. His nose came down, and it came towards you. It wasn't a lot, but he did do it. Okay.
change direction.
If you want, yeah, that'd be fine. That would be fine. Change directions and pick up on him again. Okay. All right. So if you're watching this video, and I'm kind of glad that the horse here is not just doing this right away. He's being a little resistant, and a lot of horses are. So you may try this at home and say, man, my horse didn't do it like yours on the video. He fought me. That's not unusual. The horse is looking for the right answer. He's not trying to be bad. He just doesn't know what we're asking of him. So we have to help him find the answer. And once he finds the right answer, he'll give it to you. Okay. So he's gapping his mouth and he's kind of pushing on it a little bit. But I think he'll figure it out here in just a minute. Keep holding. Another thing you can do if you feel like he's not getting it is you can kind of bump him and push him into it with your legs. In other words, you kind of push his back end toward his front end with your legs, and sometimes that'll help them figure out that you want them to give to it. Not every horse will understand that in the beginning. Sometimes I'll do that. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Okay, why don't you let me do it with Cooper here for a moment, because I think that Cooper will be a little more easy. So if you're watching this, I think you'll be able to see, because Cooper, just the kind of horse he is, I think he'll give to it a little more. You'll be able to see it a little better. So I'm going to pick up on him. I'm bumping with my legs to keep him moving. Pick up, hold, and drop. Okay, so he gives it. It's a little easier to see with him. I thought it would be. Keep going, bud. All right, I'm going to pick up, hold, right there, drop it. Okay, pick up, and I'm bumping him with my legs to kind of push him up into that bit. Pick up, hold, good. So we're giving him a big release. Now, here's how you would teach this to your horse, because our ultimate goal is this. Our ultimate goal is to be able to be riding this horse at any speed, walk, trot, canter, gallop, any speed, pick up on that horse and him do that right there. That's our ultimate goal at any speed. And because that puts the horse in an athletic frame to do anything you're doing with your horse, chasing a cow, barrel racing, jumping, it doesn't matter what it is, you need to be able to get your horse, like we call it like a stance for a football player in America. You need to be able to get that horse to get in a position to do something. Once he's right there, he can do something. He's ready to make an athletic move. And so that's the reason, and we want it soft. We don't want to have to rah, because then you don't really have a partnership with your horse. So you start off like that, do it at a standstill. then do it at a walk. And if he gets pretty good at a walk, and it may take several days. Danny, you may have to work on this every day for 3 or 4 days before it's good at a walk, where it's just real soft. You should be able to do it with just 2 fingers. You should be able to do it like this, just 2 fingers. See, we're almost there with Cooper. He's almost there. 2 fingers, there. And once he gets good at a walk, then go up to the trot. It might take you a week or 2 doing it every day before it's soft at a trot. Once it's good at a trot, then start doing at the lope or the canter. All right? And once you do that, then you'll be able to take your horse at any speed and do these athletic moves that we need our horse to do. All right?